Hey, how you doing? H. Reed here, HRJR Enterprises, and welcome to another video in the HRJR Motivational Video Group. And I'd like to welcome some new friends because I may be expanding some of these videos that I'll be doing into other groups. And I'll even be putting these videos on my blog page. So there's a lot of ways that these videos will be getting out to people. I want to talk to you today briefly about a couple of things that members of the group brought up that they wanted me to touch on. And I'm not going to take up a lot of your time, but just a little bit of your time as always, and hopefully leave you with a lot to think about. The first thing we're going to talk about is what one of my clients and students asked me to share with the group, which was my motto or my theme for 2010. I tend to have themes every year. My theme for 2010 was grind, G-R-I-N-D, which was more or less an acronym for generate real income, not debt. If you are on your grind, you are working towards something. And in my case, my grind is generating real income, not debt. For me, it was taking on new coaching clients, it was selling books, it was doing book signings, it was doing seminars, it was doing speaking engagements. These are the things that I was doing on my grind to generate real income, not debt, because the income I was making, naturally I was using to minimize my debt. So for you, whatever it is that you are doing, whether it's your job or if you have your own business or there's something that you want to get into, then you have to adopt, or I would suggest that you adopt the grind mentality. Generate real income, not debt. Because if you are generating real income and not debt, then you are working towards making your life better, making your life a little bit easier than it was the day, week, month, perhaps even the year or 5 years before. So that's what the grind is about in a nutshell. That's like the Reader's Digest version of it. I might give a longer video, maybe even a seminar on that whole mindset, but for now I just want to give you the definition so you understand exactly what it means, especially if you see me write grind in capital letters on my Facebook or on a blog page or something like that. That's what it stands for, generating real income, not debt. Another topic that another group member wanted me to touch on was business etiquette. Business etiquette, being formal and classy by starting off with a handshake and remembering names. Well, that right there is the epitome of business etiquette. I believe that one of the things that you have to do in order to solve a problem is recognize a problem. And one of the problems I know that I have, that I strive to constantly overcome, is remembering names. I'm horrible with names. As a matter of fact, I keep telling myself to stop telling myself that I'm horrible with names so that I can go about the process of being better at remembering names. A firm handshake is always a good thing. You don't want to give somebody the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip of death, but at the same time, you don't want to, give somebody the handshake of a wet, limp noodle either. So a nice, firm handshake, looking someone in their eyes, is an incredible nonverbal tool that'll help you improve your rapport with people and get you on the right path towards making a good first impression. Being classy is not about being pretentious, but it's definitely looking the part. If you want to get a better job or get a contract or make certain connections, then you have to more or less not necessarily completely conform, but you want to be able to blend in well with your environment. You don't necessarily want to go to a cocktail dinner dressed like you just coming from the basketball game in the hood, or the truck rally or something like that. You definitely want to make sure that you look the part. So if that means you got to put on a pinstripe suit, or you got to put on that power business dress with knock it out, but look the part. Business etiquette is very, very important in improving yourself and improving your life, and also helping you with that whole grind process. Let's see, what else can we touch on here? in terms of business etiquette. I already talked about looking people in the eyes and remembering names. I think that's about it for right now. Again, I don't want to take up a lot of your time, just a little bit of your time. And I want to make sure that I touch on the topics that group members want to touch on and talk about. If you have anything you want to add to the discussion, please, by all means, feel free to leave a comment. And I welcome your comments because they only make me better. All right? That's not free license to say, you suck, you need to talk about this. No, because if you don't like what I have to say, then you have every option to turn on your own camera and put your own opinion out there. But I like to share what's on my mind with my friends. And I like to share what's on my mind with people who aren't my friends in hopes that, hey, we could be friends. I believe it was Will Rogers who said a friend is only a stranger you haven't met yet. So I'm sure a lot of you will watch this, and I might even get a friend request or two out of it, and that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. I welcome the opportunity to meet and network with new people. And networking is a whole different ball game, it's a whole different talk show. I already did a video on networking, so I don't think I have to worry about doing another one anytime soon. But definitely, in summation, you want to adopt, I would suggest that you adopt a grind mindset, a grind mentality, generating real income, not debt, because you tend to move toward what you focus on. The law of attraction states you will bring into your life that which you focus on and pay most attention to. So if your mindset is focused on generating real income and not debt, then that is what your actions will manifest in the things that you do in your daily life. Again, be it work, be it your own business, be it trying to find a way, no pun intended, to create your own business. A lot of people are doing that right now. And in today's economy, entrepreneurship is on the rise. All right. I started my business just a few years ago, and I'm doing very well at it. And I plan to do a lot more and a lot better. So, again, keep yourself classy, look the part, dress for the job you want, not for the job you got. I got that from a movie with Chris Rock and Bernie Mac, and that quote stuck with me from the time Bernie Mac said it to Chris Rock's character. Dress for the job you want, not for the job you got. So you might have a job in the mailroom, but you get the opportunity. You want to put on that boardroom suit and work it out. Let people see that you have something more to offer than t-shirt and baseball cap turned backwards and some jeans and sneakers. If you can get your suit game up, get your shoe game up, hey, knock it out. The same goes for women as well. I don't want you to think that I'm just gearing this towards men. So again, look people in the eye when you converse with them. That's very important. That was a problem that I had to overcome a few years ago. I would talk to people, but I wouldn't necessarily. I would have a conversation looking over here at somebody and then kind of glance and then be back over here. And I actually had to discipline myself to look someone in the eye, because when you look someone in the eye, one or two things happen. One, they know you're serious about what you're talking about. Two, you don't want to stare them, like you're staring through the back of their skull, because then you might make them uncomfortable. But you definitely want them to know that you have the courage of your convictions and you mean what it is that you're talking about and you're speaking from the heart. And when you look someone in the eye, it gives you that credibility. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully it was one of my quicker videos, my shorter videos. I want to cut down on the time that I spend yapping. I look forward to talking to you again real soon. You take care and have a great day.